Well, the stage is set for the opening quarterfinal between two teams who have battled through the group phases and dominated the round of 16. Welcome to the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup, live from Brno in Czechia. This is the first quarterfinal of the competition between Hungary and Australia. Coming up next, we have Canada versus Japan, Portugal versus Spain, and the USA versus France. Thank you all for joining us on the live FIBA YouTube stream. Jacinta here with you as your commentator for this game. Remember, you can become a FIBA YouTube Premiumship membership holder as a rookie, starter, or MVP to unlock exclusive content and access our Discord channel. Link for more in the live chat. Remember, you can also follow us at NextGenHoops on X and on Instagram. As we see the World Cup trophy here in view on screen at the moment, as our two teams are getting ready for this first quarterfinal of the competition.
Let's start from Australia.
Australia and Hungary have played each other 4 times previously at the U19 Women's World Cup. Twice in 2005, once in 2017, and once in 2019, with Australia winning 3 out of the 4 occasions. And to get to the World Cup, Australia were the U18 Women's Asia Cup champions, beating China in a thrilling grand final. But only 6 members from that roster are here at the World Cup. So a fantastic opportunity for some of our new talent to showcase their skills on the world stage.
And then now, Hungary, with the number 1,
And to get to the quarterfinal, Australia beat France and Brazil in the group phase. Unfortunately, their game against Mali was cancelled, and they beat Argentina 95-46 in the round of 16. As for Hungary, as we see on screen, donning the white tonight for this quarterfinal, they placed 6th at the FIBA U18 Women's Euro Cup in 2024 to qualify here at the World Cup. In this competition, they've played Israel, the USA, and Korea in the group phases and went on to beat Nigeria in the round of 16, 77-51, after a slow start with a 9-9 point scoreline in the first quarter. Hungary fought back with a huge second quarter, 30-12, as we take a break here for the national anthems. As we see each team exchanging gifts here on screen before they start to fight it out to book a position in the semi-final, as the teams will finish their warm-ups. Great to have you here on the FIBA YouTube live stream. Looks like we've got quite a few people supporting Hungary and Australia. Let me know where you're watching from in the world today, because this is a great way to unite basketball fans from around the world with these FIBA YouTube live streams. And while you're here, it's not too early to vote for your fan favorite MVP. So who do you think is MVP for this competition so far? Perhaps it might be from Hungary, Josipovic, who's been having an outstanding tournament so far. Or perhaps from Australia, maybe someone like Sataya Fagan, who's also been putting up great numbers. There is a link in the FIBA YouTube chat. As we take a look at the starting five for Australia, we have Ruby Perkins, Bonnie Dees, Madison Ryan, Sataya Fagan, and Monique Williams. Head coach Renee Lisa Camino. Now, I know that she's keen to drop the Lisa from her title, and for Australian fans who know her as Renee Garlop, she is still using her FIBA ID from when she was a player under Camino. As we have a look at the Hungarian starters, we have Josipovic, Toza Nemes, Ratkai, Farabas, and Dora Kaman. Now, this is a full circle moment as well for Coach Camino from the Australian teams, who was once an Australian gem herself at the U19 tournament and now gets to coach the U19 team herself. As it looks like we have some viewers from Adelaide in South Australia and Collie in WA, with Nick Walker voting for Bonbon for MVP. I'm going to take an educated guess and say that is Bonnie Dees from the Australian side for MVP. Remember, it's a good time now to click the link in the live chat to vote for your MVP for this competition.
With Australia, number 4, Ruby Perkins, number 6, Bonnie Dees, number 11, Madison Rain, number 12, Sataya Fagan, and number 14, Monique Williams. And now Team Hungary, number 1, Kinga Jokovic, number 2, Poplarka Tosernames, number 8, Esther Ratkai, number 15, Elisa Farbes, and number 30, Dorakaman. Bruno, are you ready? It's game time.
And that is right, we are ready. It is game time. And hello to a couple more Aussies in the chat from Perth and from Canberra as well. The last time I had a look at the poll in the live chat of predicting who was going to win this one, I think Australia were predicted to win by 64%, but that poll may have changed since the last time I had a look. And here we go. It is tip-off. Fagan and Josipovic, Josipovic were in the jump. And Hungary with the first possession. I think just a quick check of the clock. And deflected by Fagan, but no one comes to pick it up. Thankfully, Monique Williams does. Gets it to Perkins. Fagan from the high post. Williams for three, gets it right in front of the bench. Monique Williams gets the scoring underway. And looks like we've got some fans from Sydney, Chile, Sydney. And we've got a fan from Brisbane as well. So nearly pretty much everywhere in Australia is covered. Hopefully we get some Tassie fans here watching as well. As Hungary for 3 this time. They get the reply. That was number 30. Dora, come on. And it looks like Monique Williams' shot was counted as a long 2. So Hungary now here with the early lead. Williams looks inside for Dees. Tough shot by Dees. It's long. Baseline penetration, Hungary. Lovely ball reversal. Shot here, and the same spot this time as Esther Rakai. Hungary with the hot hand early. Dees to Fagan, back to Dees. She tries a hand, but it gets stopped. Fagan almost fumbles. Williams can't find Perkins. Tries to go herself. And the shot that will play the advantage here. Hungary able to get the possession before the shot clock expired. Baseline penetration and a foul called here against Fagan. Ball here with Rakai. 6 on the shot clock. Looks to go inside. Gets the lob, but blocks by Fagan. Corner 3, Ryan. She gets it. Australia just as hot as Hungary. And we got Tasmania in the house, and also our good friend saying, let's go Gems, let's go Squin. Thank you for your support and for tuning in. A very important game here for both teams. Hungary looking to make the semi-final for the first time since 2021. And a foul called here on Ryan. Referee's just talking it out here. Looks like it's going to review. And we'll take a quick break while the referees talk it over. And perhaps here, while the referees are still having a chat, remember to stay in touch with the conversation on social media by using the hashtag FIBA U19. And remember to follow us on Instagram and X at NextGenHoops for all of your tournament highlights and results. And the referees have upgraded that last foul on Madison Ryan to an unsportsmanlike foul. He sees Dora Toman at the line. So Hungary now up 7-5, 7 minutes 20 to play in the first, and they'll have sideline possession with 14 on the shot clock. Middle penetration is stopped by Perkins. Ball now with Ratkai. Tries to take that screen. Has to hoik it up. Offensive rebound there by Josepovic. Hungary now with a third bite of the cherry. Ratkai through the middle. Just in time, but can't get the layup to go. Rebound Ryan. Perkins in transition finds D's, and it's long. Fabras back to Ratkai. Good help there from Williams on the show. And a lovely middle cut there from the Hungarians by Toza Nemes. A little bit long on the layup. Corner three again. This time Ryan can get it. Not rattled by that last foul at all. She is 2 from 2 from the arc so far. So Maddie Ryan, the youngest member of this Gem squad, has been averaging 12.7 points, 3.7 rebounds, and 1.7 assists for the tournament so far. Ratkai looks to go middle, stopped by Poch. Poch now switch back to Posepovic in the post. Ball here with number 30, Toman. Posepovic. Through by Ratkai. Gets it! That is a huge shot by number 8, Esther Ratkai. D's middle penetration. And she draws the foul, so she'll go to the line for 2. Bonnie D's averaging 10 points, 7 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 3.0 assists at this tournament. Easy 2 for 2 for D's. And a shout out to Denise Wilson in the chat, who has become a FIBA YouTube premium membership as the rookie tier. As Ryan now takes a rest. And we've got Zara Russell checking in for the first time, as Reka Toman and Albert for Hungary in for their first minutes. Also got Proseus Natoa in for Australia. Ratkai goes with the right, well guarded by Poch. Possession will stay here with Hungary. Nine on the shot clock with this baseline inbound. Oh, lovely find underneath, but Josepovic gets her own rebound and the putback. Russell to Perkins, straight into Poch, and she fumbles that off her legs, unfortunately. So Hungary again with the possession. Baseline penetration opens up there for Fabrash. Perkins in transition finds Dees. Posh, she looks to find a way, and she's fouled by Josepovic. Takes the knock there on the layup attempt. 2 shots here for Poch to tie it up for Australia. I can see some fans from Mackay and Frankston tuning in to this live stream. We got any Dandenong fans out there? As Poch goes 2 from 2, shooting has been outstanding from both teams so far. 12 apiece here. It's around 4:30 to play in the first quarter as Albert is on point guard duties. Foul called off the ball. Ratkai taking that screen there from, it looked like from Suj. Dying seconds of the shot clock here for Hungary. They fumble, manage to get it up, but it is well short. Poch now in transition. Goes coast to coast. Can she get it? And one! Manuela Poch. Great take here from Poch. Foul called on number 41, Greta Suj. And time back in here, basketball fans, as Poch is at the line for an opportunity for a 3-point play. And she misses that one. Rebound, Farabash. Back here to Farabash. Looking for Rakia. 2-man game at the top. Well guarded by Russell and Natoa. Albert needs some help. Gets it out now to Farabash again, and turnover here. Hungary in the dying seconds of the shot clock as we see Babongi here on court now. Natoa, lovely look inside for Poch, and is that blocked? It is a foul called. Lovely look inside by Briseis Natoa, the Queenslander. And it looks like we've got some fans from Mackay, home of Monique Babongi, also home of the legendary Mariana Tolo. And we've also got some fans checking in from Parkdale Bowls Club. In my mind, I'm hoping there's a big projector and live stream of this game, all supporting Maddie Ryan down there. Thanks for joining us again on the FIBA YouTube stream. It's Hungary 12, Australia 14. Come on, here with the ball. Can't get the look inside on the roll, but instead it's Suj. She goes herself, but just finds the backboard. Look inside for Harvey with the nice step around. No good. Reka Taman. Oh, and it's stripped here, Babongi. She's going to do it alone and finishes with the right on the left-hand side. Australia now with the 4-point lead. The screen should read actually 12-18. There we go, 6-point lead. Middle penetration and the lovely find. Can't get the layup though for Dora Toman. Trying to get some energy going for this Hungarian side. She just takes the bump there, the last minute for Babongi as shown on the highlights. Dora Toman, also part of the Hungarian team who played at the U18 Women's Euro Cup last year that helped Hungary book their spot here at the World Cup, placing 6th overall. Top 6 teams from the Euro Cup qualify for the World Cup. Babongi with the right-hand drive, lovely high finish for 2. And Hungary just having a bit of trouble trying to find a way to penetrate. And that looks like a much better look there from Albert. She kicks it out to the teammate for 3. Number 55, Reka Toman. As we see Briseis Natoa taking a spell. Babongi in the 2-man game with Ryan, finds Ryan and she's fouled by Greta Suj. That's going to be Suj's second foul. And one of the star players for Hungary, number 1, Kinga Josepovic, is also on 2 fouls. As Ryan sinks the second for her 7th point for the game. Ball now with Reka Toman. Over to her sister Dora Toman. Finds a lovely gap here on the left for the penetration. Tries to dish it off to Suj. Farabash It's all up to Al, but she stops and pops at the elbow. It's short, chased down by Harvey, but can't secure it. Fadobash. Corner 3, Lucky gets that. Hungary, their patience is rewarded. 3-point there by Reka Toman. Babongi with the left is short, followed up by Fagan. She can't get the putback. And it looks like a foul was called on the putback attempt, so Fagan's now at the line for 2. Hungary on 5 team fouls with 46 seconds to go in the first. Been a pretty free-flowing game so far. Only 9 fouls called so far in this game. How's about that hot shooting though from Hungary? 4 from 7 from the 3-point line so far, shooting at 57.14%. And that last foul was called on number 30, Dora Toman. That was only her first personal. Fadobash takes a seat for Hungary. Subs in for Avayi. Come on, goes a cell, finds a gap in the middle. Lovely finish on the left-hand side, beating those 2 defenders. Ryan, over to Dees. That is deflected by Toman. Very well read there on the weak side. 9 seconds on the shot clock here for Australia. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Babongi finds a way on the right side. That's short. Chased down by Dees and Fagan. But a pushing foul will be called on the contest. So now Dora Toman takes the walk down the other end for her chance at 2 shots. So Dora Toman has been averaging 9.8 points, 3.0 rebounds and 4.0 assists in this tournament so far. And she's already up to 10 points. And just like that, it is quarter time here at the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup in Brno, Czechia. Scoreline 21-20. Here we go, basketball fans. We're getting ready for the second quarter here of the quarterfinal between Hungary and Australia. Australia currently up by 1 point as we see Perkins with the first possession. But instead, an offensive foul is called here on the pick and roll. And that will be called on Sataya Fagan. That's going to be her second foul. Toman here having a look, can't make anything off that screen. Albert over to Reka Toman. She goes baseline, finishes with the left, rolls it in. Hungary back in the lead for the first time since early in the first quarter. Fagan through the middle, lovely finish there with the right. Toman at the top. Albert finds a gap on the right, guarded by Perkins. It's short, offensive rebound and lovely putback by number 31, Avai. And a miscommunication and deflection there by the Hungarians. Jacinta here with you on the call. Someone in the chat asking if I'm Aussie. I certainly am. Very lucky to be calling this game. Watching the Gems in the quarterfinal as they turn the ball over, and an easy two looks like for Hungary, courtesy of Reka Toman. Dees finds the lane on the left, can't finish. Hungary now in transition, and Reka Toman can't get back to back, but a lovely putback instead by Rakai. And a blocking foul called in transition by Reka Toman as some substitutions come in now for the Gems. Turnover count so far, Hungary 2, Australia 4. Hungary also winning the rebound count, 12 rebounds to 9, including 6 offensive rebounds. Fagan over to Poch. Poch looking to penetrate. Back to Fagan. She'll try a hand on the right, and she gets the friendly roll. Another foul there called on Bonnie Dees in the backcourt. Inside look here for Josepovic. She takes on Fagan. Double team from Poch. Shooter though in Avai from the elbow, but can't get it. Maddie Ryan with the crossover. She's deflected there by Avai. Hungry now. Will settle for the wing shot. It's short. And I think last touch there by D. So Hungary will retain the possession. Rakai, three-point attempt. Toman gets it, and Hungary are continuing to find excellent form here from the three-point line. They are now 5 from 8 for the game. Potts tries her hand, that's long. Rebound Ryan. Dees for 3. Short. Chased down by Fagan. Perkins at the top here, trying to get something going. And she's fouled. Potch doesn't take the handoff, finds a lane herself, and the foul is called. Let's have a look on the replay. I think Farabash, number 15 for Hungary, went in for a block. So Manny Potch at the line for 2 again. Already been at the stripe 5 times this game. And she is 5 from 7, so still shooting a high percentage. And a beautiful pass and finish there. Reka Toman. She's now up to 10 points. Fagan to Ryan. Tough shot with the left. Fagan contests the rebound and managed to shake it loose. Bodies on the floor and out of bounds Hungary. So Australia will have the baseline inbound. And remember, you can follow us on Twitter, on X and Instagram at NextGenHoops to stay up to date with all of the results and highlights from the competition. And go to our official website to vote for your MVP for the tournament. Remember, it is the fan-voted MVP. As we go into Potch. Gets her O-board. Perkins looks inside for Russell. Dees finds a way herself. Can't finish with the left. Fagan with the putback. No, it's wiped away. Fagan instead is going to be called there for a foul, contesting that rebound. And that is going to be her 3rd. So we see Natoa back on the floor for Fagan. Good look inside here for Yosepowicz. Tough make. Or tough take, I should say. Unable to make it. Tough shot there by Perkins, and she gets it. Toman over to Toza Namesh. Back to Toman. Takes the screen there from Yosepowicz. Can't get the roll. Toza Namesh. Stripped by Perkins. And she's off to the races. She finds Dees and a lovely fast break points for Australia. And that is going to be a timeout Hungary. They're still up 34-31 with 4 minutes 46 to play in the second. What a great week it is for Australian basketball fans, especially of the women's game, with the Opals and Gems playing at the same time and having games like this accessible on YouTube. As Hungary with the first possession out of the timeout. Rakkai over to Suj. Now with Albert with the right. D's in transition. Natoa to Poch. Russell. Back out to Natoa for three. Is short. Chased down by Perkins. Russell is short on that three attempt. Ball here with Rakkai, and she is fouled. Rakkai inside there to Suj. And a travel violation is called, so D is doing a good job there, causing the turnover rather than committing her third foul. With Fagan on the bench with 3 fouls for Australia, it would have been a tough blow to have D's join her. And a hello there to Kathy S as well. Thanks for tuning in. And Samuel Kent in the chat saying Perky is a top dog. Absolute Caitlin Clark stuff. She certainly is a top dog. But these Hungarians have been showing how they're top dogs as well. As that attempt from Dees is off, she manages to come up with it. Manny Poch can't get it back. Dees again with the steal, and this time she's fouled. Showing some top dog stuff herself. So D's this tournament averaging a near double-double. Unfortunately, not Jacinta Kennedy, the former Opal. I do wish, though. She was someone I used to look up to as a player. We can pretend that it is. Rakkai, middle penetration. And one blocking foul called there on D's. Rakkai doing it all on her own with a lovely bank finish. So D's to the bench, unfortunately, now with her third foul. We've got 3 minutes and 11 seconds to play in the second. 36 plays 33. Make that 37. Inside to Poch. Tries the post move, back out to Russell. Russell slips the screen. Lovely pass from Babongi. Natoa. And the even better pass to Babongi. Lovely team play there from the Gems. Both teams exercising very mature level of patience in their half-court offense in this game and being rewarded. 5 on the shot clock now for Hungary. The ball is with Rakkai. She draws a foul here on Russell. So Esther Rakkai averaging 12 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 6.5 assists in this tournament coming into this game. She's now up to 12 points already and 3 rebounds. 3 in the corner, hits the backboard for Australia. Rakai again. Wing there, a shot attempt there from Albert. Natoa goes herself, and lovely finish there from under the basket with the right hand. Logan family tuning in to support Proseus Natoa today. The NBL 1 team may be missing her tonight as they take on the Brisbane Caps. Ratkayi trying to make something here in the dying seconds. Settles for the 3. It's high, but it is long. And turnover Natoa. Coman. Ratkayi. And looks to go out herself. Very casual 2-man game there by the Hungarians. 1 minute to play here in the second quarter, just before we get to halftime. As Frabash takes a spell for Hungary. Deep catch, and a foul is called. Really good look there for Hungary as they find number 41, Greta Suj. Lovely backdoor play. And the finish. So it looks like Maddie Ryan is there called for the foul. Her second foul for the game. Suj makes the first. 100% free throw shooter at the tournament so far. And 2 from 2. So Hungary now extend their lead by 4 points. Watch Russell Babongi. Looks to penetrate baseline, but she is well guarded there by Suj. Inside to Poch. It's stripped by Toman. Toman looking to go herself. Gets it at Rakai. Russell shuts down any three-point attempt. Three-point attempt on the weak side, though, this time. I think that was number 55, Reka Toman. About a second and a little bit difference between shot clock and game clock before we get to halftime. But Bongi is deflected. She's looking in to get to Poch. Poch finds Natoa. And the Aussies managed to find a shot here at the last second of the second quarter. It is 41-39, Hungary, Australia in the first quarter final here at the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup in Brno, Czechia. Thanks again for joining us on the FIBA YouTube live stream. We have got a game here. Basketball fans, do not go anywhere. Perhaps take this break and opportunity to go to our official website and vote for your fan favorite MVP and take a look at our FIBA YouTube Premium membership. But in the meantime, let's take a break, have a drink, have a snack, and we'll be back very soon for the second half.
education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they would do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
This isn't a moment. It's a time unlike any before.
It's not a request, not a maybe, not a someday.
This is now. Feel our presence, built on strength
And drive, not rising. We are arriving, not hoping, but owning.
This isn't a moment, it's movement. Constant, relentless.
Every cut, every pass, every shot.
Earned.
Taken.
Undeniable. The future, it's already here.
forged in sweat,
Ruled by queens.
When we move, the whole game shifts.
And we're unstoppable in all directions. We own the game.
Welcome back to the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup in Czechia. Here we have the first quarterfinal of the tournament between Hungary in the white and Australia, the under-19 Gems team, in the green. Just before we get started, some statistics to share with you. We've got Manuela Poch from Australia on double-double watch with 7 points and 6 rebounds, and Perseus Natoa on 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists in just 9 minutes 31 of play, as Hungary opening their scoring account very early here, courtesy of Dora Toman. Her sister Rekha Toman is currently on 12 points, including 2 from 4 from the three-point line. As another turnover here for Australia early. That's going to be their 8th turnover for the game. Dakai slips through the defense. Ball movement now, 3-point attempt. Toman gets it. That's 5 very quick points here for Hungary. And looks like we've got head coach of the Newcastle Falcons women, Christy Boltitude in the chat, as Natoa replies with 3. She's now up to 7 points. Hello there to Coach Boltitude. And the WNBL has entered the chat. It's getting serious now when the WNBL is here. And foul called there on Babongi. "13 fouls for Australia, 10 for Hungary." And a little bit too much added pressure. Another foul here called, I think, on Monique Babongi. Rakia finds Taman. She manages to keep it in. Farabash. Taman for 3. Gets it. She is 2 from 2 in this quarter alone. Russell. Over to Perkins. Natoa. Finds Shooter in the corner, and Russell gets it. Come on. Good look inside there by Josepovic, and Hungary are feeling refreshed after half-time, firing on all cylinders. And deflected here by Fabash. Natoa looks to go herself. The short. Last touch there by Josepovic. And some substitutions here for both sides. Taking a quick look at the overall game stats, Hungary are shooting at 53.85% from the three-point line this game. That is outstanding statistic for them. Harvey rolls in. A little bit too long on the attempt. Didn't hit the ring, so the shot clock's still expiring. She gets it this time, though. Rakai slowing it down. Taman over to Farabash. 3 on the shot clock here for Hungary. It's blocked by Ryan. And Russell has it stripped by Rakai. And an easy 2 there for Hungary. Reka Toman now up to 14 points in just 15 minutes of play. As Poch goes for 3, rolls on in for Australia. Tozen Namesh and 1! Foul called there on Maddie Ryan. So Tozer Nemesh at the line for a 3-point play opportunity. Gets it. Hungary shooting an excellent clip as well from the free throw line. They're 11 from 12 for the game. Harvey getting wrapped up. Can she find a way? Not this time. Toman. 6 up here at the top. Tozer Namesh. Back to Toman. 5 on the shot clock for Hungary. 3-point attempt by Zixai. And that will be rebound number 7 for Manny Poch. And another turnover. Manny Poch there just triple teamed, picked off by Hungary. Maddie Ryan now with the steal in defensive transition. And a good look inside. Harvey can't get that layup. Lovely patience and execution here from Hungary as time is truly on their side with this lead. But we are down to 3 seconds. They're forced to shoot a 3 off the front of the iron and rebound Harvey. Russell. Over to Ryan for the floater. It's short. Manages to hold on to it and forces the jump ball. So thanks again for joining us here on the FIBA YouTube live stream. Remember, you can become a FIBA YouTube premium membership holder. There's 3 different tiers you can choose from. There's Rookie, Starter, and MVP. And if you become a FIBA YouTube member, you have an opportunity to unlock exclusive content and enjoy things like members-only videos and access to our dedicated Discord server. Click the link in the YouTube live chat for more. So it looked like we had some heavy collision here under the basket off the ball. Both players just able to shake it off for now, hopefully. Hopefully no one's seriously hurt. Australia now up to 11 turnovers to Hungary's 5. Here is Toman. Rakia. Oh, sorry, Ratkai. Foul called here on Poch. Coach Camino, more commonly known as Coach Garlop, on screen there, just trying to pull her troops together. We've got 4 minutes and 3 seconds in the third. Hungary are just outscoring Australia this quarter 15-10. As Ratkai has a rare miss from the free throw line. And a rare 0 from 2. Still on 14 points, 4 rebounds and 4 assists though. Dees out to Fagan. And I think that will be a travel violation called on Fagan, unfortunately. So both Dees and Fagan back on the floor, each playing with 3 fouls as well. And remember, it's not too early to vote for your fan favorite MVP of this tournament. Have your opportunity to have your say at the official tournament website. There's also a link in the FIBA YouTube live chat where you can go and vote for your MVP. As Ratkai settles for 3, short, offensive rebound, and the lovely counter move, but gets the layup is short though for number 41, Greta Suj. Shot clock reset to 14 here, baseline inbound Hungary. Ball with Dora Toman. Hesitates, looks inside, manages to thread that needle somehow to Suj. And she is forced out of bounds there under the pressure of Poch. So Australia have not scored since 6 minutes 23 after Manny Poch made that 3-pointer. This time, Dees out to Harvey for 3. Swish! Much needed bucket for the Gems. But Hungary doing a great job holding steady here, 56-52. Make that now 58 with a very quick reply, courtesy of Stuj. Bobongi short. Fagan on the offensive rebounds. And possession will stay with Australia. And thanks for participating in the live chat. Just a kind reminder to keep the chat respectful and friendly. We still want to talk about basketball as it's uniting us here on the FIBA YouTube chat, but remember to be respectful of one another. So shot clock has gone down from 8 to 6 on screen. Dees tries to go herself and misses. Tough shot under tough circumstances. Ball now with Ratkai. Standout here for Hungary. As well as the player here with the ball, Dora Toman. Finds that big block by Fagan. But an even better reply there from number 31, Avai. The block is all well and good, but we've got to play on, and Bobongi is stripped. And it looks like she's now going to be called for the foul instead. And that puts Australia over the foul limit for this quarter. So Australia on 5 fouls for the third. Hungary doing a great job defensively, not committing any fouls so far for the third. And the beautiful shooting continues from the free throw line. Hungary now 13 from 16, shooting at 81.25% from the free throw line this game. Ryan tries to go herself in a tough finish. So 62 plays 54 here. A minute 30 to go in the third. Toman. Well covered here by Russell. Avai tries to go herself with the right. Russell manages to keep it in. And it looks like an unsportsmanlike foul call is going to be against, I think, number 55, Reka Toman. Let's have a look here on the replay. Dees with the outlet pass in transition, getting caught up there by Toman. So she'll go to the free throw line. And the Frankston Blue herself goes 2 from 2, so shooting a perfect 5 from 5 from the free throw line this game, Bonnie Dees. Harvey. Russell looking inside. Dees on the baseline drive, getting caught up again. It's getting very physical here in the third quarter. Ratkai just tying up Dees. Ball to Harvey. She goes for a mid-range jumper. That's short. Good box out there by Ratkai. Ball still here with Ratkai. There she finds Toman. 5 in the shot clock now for Hungary. Toman is trying to wheel and deal. Ends up finding Albert, and that's long. Contested by Fagan. And the possession is actually going to go with Hungary on this occasion. Let's have a look on the replay. What do you think? Looks like last touch Hungary, but referee call Hungary ball from the baseline. And we've got a timeout here, basketball fans, with 30.3 seconds to play in the third. Hungary have called that timeout. They're going to return to the court very soon with a baseline inbound with brand new shot clock, it looks like. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Baseline inbound Hungary. 30 seconds to play in the third. Fagan with the deflection. Harvey now takes the bump, but the foul's going to be called before the shot. And for those who have been following this tournament, and perhaps even the U19 men's tournament that was on a couple weeks prior, interesting to see the European style of play. They like to foul early to prevent any kind of transition baskets. And Harvey gets it this time. Hungary, corner three, that's high and that's long. Fagan can miss outside of half court and it is short. So Hungary dominating still here in this game. And this is it, basketball fans, the fourth quarter of the opening quarter final here at the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup. Hungary with the first possession of the quarter. Batkai over to the weak side to Taman. She's blocked. Cleans up her scraps but can't make the layup. Fagan to Dees. And finds Ryan on the weak side, but that's short. And deflection there by Albert. Harvey finds Dees. It rolls out. Offensive rebound, Dees. Fagan now for three. And hits the top of the backboard. Chased by Ryan. She manages to save it. And we've got someone in the chat that's screen name is Roman Sualipa. Supporting Natoa. And a lovely stop and fake there from Yoseptovic. And is out of bounds. So Josepovic did a great job getting the defense in the air there, but couldn't make the layup. So that last foul was called on number 8, Ratkai, for Hungary. She's on 13 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and only 2 fouls. So she's got plenty to play here in the fourth as Ryan gets stripped. Ratkai in the two-man game with the Yosepowicz. Corner 3 is short for Albert. Yosepowicz with the O-board. And Dees manages to deflect that one after causing the turnover. So remember to follow us on X and Instagram at NextGenHoops to stay up to date with all of the highlights and results from this competition and the other junior FIBA competitions from around the world. Farabash, come on, inside to Yosepowicz. Farabash goes herself with the left. Big rebound by you and putback by Yosepowicz. And travel violation on the catch there by Fagan. So momentum here staying with Hungary. Turnovers have certainly been an issue for Australia. They're up to 17 turnovers. Hungary have only got 7. Farabash, Ratkai. Middle penetration from her. Looks inside for Yosepowicz. Manages to get a hand on it, but can't make the layup. D's, wheels and deals. Can't get that to go. Foul's going to be called on the rebound contest. Last foul was on number 39 for Hungary, Albert. And that's her third personal. I think there is some discussion about the shot clock. Manny Potch is in disbelief. And the basket made. So that was a technical foul called on the Gems bench. Hence the one shot. We'll resume play here with Australia baseline inbound. D's. Two-man game with Potch. Finds Potch under the basket and gets it. So just to clear up that last play, the coach for Australia, Coach Kimino, was called for a technical foul. That's why Hungary got that extra one shot. And on the replay here, I think Manuela Poch being called for the foul. And Poch again called here for the foul. I think she's on her third now. Baseline inbound here, Hungary. Ratkai. Kasepovic not open on the roll, goes herself. Rebound Poch. Dees over to Perkins. Perkins looks to go herself. And Poch draws the foul this time on Josepovic. And unfortunately, that's going to be her fourth foul. She's still on 6 points and 5 rebounds, which is 16 minutes of play. That is number 1, Josepovic for Hungary. Perkins finds a lane on the right. She's blocked. Great help D there from Greta Suj. Natoa, she's blocked again by Suj. Ratkai manages to find a handle to it. Inside to Farabash. Double from Babongi. Suj goes herself. Short. Perkins comes up with it. Over to Dees. Babongi now for 3. Gets it. $65-63. Just over 5 minutes to play in the fourth. This one is close. It's been close all game. Both teams have been outstanding on the offensive ends in lots of different ways, but a travel violation is now called against Hungary. I think on that situation there, Dora Toman skipping her feet on the catch, unfortunately. Is it too early to call overtime here, basketball fans? What do you think? Babongi's tempted. Waits for the screen from Poch. Looks inside to Dees. Well guarded by Ratkai. Can't get the reverse. Rebound by Fabash. Come on. Ratkai does well with the physicality to find that dime underneath for Farabash. Natoa. Trying to get something to happen with Poch. Looks inside. Poch with the floater. It's short. Falls in the hand of Babongi. Perkins now for 3. Short. Another opportunity here for the Gems. Perkins looks to go and she's fouled. No overtime, please. Michelle says it's way too early for overtime. I am going to believe Michelle Belloc. I think that is some wise words. Baseline inbound, Australia. Babongi. Perkins. Hesitates, finds the gap. Blocked again by Suj. That is 3 blocks nearly in a row by Greta Suj. Come on. Almost stripped by Natoa. Nice hesitation to find the middle lane. Coughs it up though into Dees. Dees looks to go herself at short. Hungary with Ratkai here slowing it down. Come on, back to Ratkai. 5 on the shot clock here. For 3, it's high. Just rolls out. Babongi pushing the pace. Natoa. Oh, it wants to try and find Perkins. It's deflected. Perkins to Poch. That's long. Over to Natoa. She goes up strong and is fouled. Will be Perseus Natoa's first free throws for this game. She's been 100% so far though for the tournament. And she goes 2 from 2. So timeout here on the floor. 2 minutes 56 to play in the fourth. It is a Hungarian timeout. We've got Hungary 67, Australia 64. This one's certainly going down to the wire. It has been close all game, this opening quarterfinal here at the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back very shortly. And back in action, Hungary ball. Low scoring quarter so far. Hungary 5, Australia 7. Come on, finds a way through the middle. Beautifully done with the left hand, Reka Taman. She's now up to 16 points, shooting at 50% from the field overall. Babongi looks inside for Poch. It's swatted away by Jesepovic. So Australia have 3.4 on the shot clock here in this baseline out of bounds. I have a feeling though a timeout is coming. And it is. We've got another timeout here. 2 minutes 15 now to play. Let's see what Coach Camino can draw up from this baseline inbound. Don't go anywhere. Baseline inbound here for the Gems. 3-point from the corner, but Bongi it's short. Natoa almost taking a mark there, but misses the rebound. Ratkai. Been a leader for this team all game as she goes for 3. That's long. Perkins pushing the pace with D's in transition. It's stripped and foul called. Reka Taman with a nice steal on the first attempt though. Let's have a look here on the replay. Australia currently 15 from 19 from the free throw line this game. And Bonnie Dees, the Frankston Blue, goes 8 from 8 in this game, taking her total up. So she's 7 from 7, I beg your pardon, taking a total up to 9. So we see Fagan checking back in and Madison Ryan. 69-67, just 1:40 to play here in this first quarter final. If this game wasn't already intense enough, seems like we can turn up the heat just a little bit more here in the last 90 seconds. Ratkai waiting for a screen. Well guarded by Dees. Picked up by Ryan. Dees now in transition. Fagan. Potch. Nice look in for Dees and that cut. Blocked by Ratkai and she lets Dees know. Check the flex to the bench after that block. Love the passion from these teams. Potch finds a way. That's tough, and I think she's blocked by Yosebovitz. Hungary, are they setting a record for the most blocks in a quarter? Because it's got to be at least 5. Stats say they're only up to 5 for the game, but I feel like we've seen almost 5 the quarter. They would have had more earlier. Ratkavi again. Playing the handoff game with Dora Toman. 3 on the shot clock. Loose pass out and a shot clock violation, Hungary, and the Aussies bench is up. 37.2 seconds to play. Hungary 69, Australia 67. Surely someone's calling a timeout here. And we will have a timeout. 39 seconds to play. And we're getting ready to finish this game off here. Thanks again for joining us on the FIBA YouTube live stream. Remember, you can become a FIBA YouTube Premium membership holder to unlock exclusive content and access to our Discord channel. There's a link in the chat if you'd like to find out more. As Dees, she spins to the middle and she's fouled. Ratkai swooping in again for the block attempt, but gets called for the foul this time. That will be her 4th foul. And a perfect 2 from D. She is a perfect 10 from 10 from the line for the game. Or 9 from 9. Getting ahead of myself. Dora Toman. Trying to find Ratkai. Foul called here on D's. Australia have fouls to give. That's going to be Bonnie D's 4th foul. And a timeout here, 14.4 to play, 69 apiece. Hungarian timeout. What is going to happen here, fans? Are we going to OT? Let's not call it too soon. Stay tuned, though. Thanks for joining us here. The FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup in Czechia. We'll be back. Got some people in the chat saying this game deserves OT, and others saying that OT makes me nervous. I am feeling you. Very tense and exciting moment here. Hungary have been hot from the 3-point line. Are they going to go for the 3-point attempt again? Or are they going to go for a safe bucket for 2? Ball's in play now here with Fabash. Dora Toman. 3 on the shot clock here for Hungary. Toman is far from home. She launches. It's short. And looks like we have OT, basketball fans. 69 apiece. As Australia able to hold on there, winning that 4th quarter 11 points to 7. It was either a defensive clinic in the 4th, or perhaps some fatigue and nerves were settling in as each team were just struggling to score after having successfully scoring between 17 and 22 points between both teams in the first and 3rd quarter. Looks like we're going to take a really quick break, so I would recommend topping up that water bottle, getting some extra snacks, getting some energy out, because we're going into OT. Can you believe it? For the first quarter final here at the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup. Do not go anywhere. And just like that, we are ready to start overtime. And Alex in Adelaide in the YouTube chat said, Jacinta called OT at the 5-minute mark. I did. And he said, buy that girl a drink. But you know what? I'm probably going to need one after this game. It has been intense. It has been exciting. It has been a spectacle of so much junior talent coming in the women's program around the world. And we are very lucky to be able to share it here on the FIBA YouTube stream. Australia here with the first possession in OT. We've got 5 minutes on the clock. 69 apiece. And players in foul trouble need to watch themselves. Ryan on the inside and gets it to go with a lovely pass from Fagan. WNBL says, oh boy, we are stressed. Ratkai. Taman inside to Josepovits. Good catch. Taman. Fouled on that possession by Manuela Poch. And that's going to be Manuela Poch's 4th foul. So for Australia, we have Bonnie Dees, Monique Babongi, Manny Poch, and on 4 fouls with Fagan and Ryan on 3. 3-point attempt here, Taman. Josepovits does her best to keep it in, but doesn't have any help. Perkins pushes the pace. Ryan finds the gap, but I think that will be a travel violation. And for Hungary, we have number 1, Kinga Josepovits on 4 fouls. Number 8, Esther Rakai on 4 fouls. Albert and Suj on 3. Rakai here with the ball at the top, guarded by Dees. Lovely spin move to the middle and banks it. Plays 71. Dees on the right-hand side is fouled by number 55, Reka Toman. That will be her 3rd foul. Both Toman sisters have been outstanding for Hungary. Dora with 18 points and Reka with 16 points and 5 rebounds. As Dees continues her perfect shooting from the free throw line, 11 from 11. She's up to 13 points, 4 rebounds and 4 assists and 2 steals. Ratkai, Taman. Turnover. Perkins with the ball, slowing it down for the Gems. Dees to Poch. Poch looks to go with a spin. Inside now for Dees. And turnover Australia. Last touch Dees. So it'll be Hungarian ball. Here's Dora Toman to Ratkai. Takes the screen from Josepovits. Looks inside, but kicks it back out. 3-point attempt by Farbash. And puts it! Hungary managed to find their range here in OT. And short, it's on the layup attempt there for Dees. Rakavi. Stumbles. 10 on the shot clock for Hungary. Ball with Rekha Taman. And deflected by Fagan. She's going to go by herself, takes the bump. And there's some stumbles here on the baseline. Now, with someone like a Screen Lane Rage, the beast within says this is an intense game. You know this is an intense game. Both teams are certainly not backing down at all. Last foul called there on Rekha Taman. That will be her fourth. Referees having a discussion on that last call. Quick reminder that you can vote for your fan-voted MVP for the tournament. On the replay. And may also be a technical call. Sometimes, if the coaches are allowed one review per game and you haven't used it, maybe OT is a good time to use it. Also gives you a quick opportunity to have a quick chat to your players, especially with 2 minutes to go. So it could be a double-edged sword of strategy for a coach in these situations to use their challenge. And remember to go ahead and follow us on X and Instagram at NextGenHoops, where you can find all of the highlights from the tournament and all of the results as well. And they also put up some really great graphics of all of the brackets ahead for the rest of the game. So the foul is going to stay as a personal foul, and Fagan is awarded 2 shots. Fagan is so far 1 from 2 from the free throw line this game, with 5.7 rebounds and 2 assists. Two from 2 for Fagan. 2 minutes to play here in OT. Ratkai finds a way on the right and can't get the friendly roll. It was a lovely high finish though. Perkins finds Ryan. Takes a screen from Poch. Deflected by Albert. Ten seconds on the shot clock for the Gems. Fagan spins, finds a gap, is blocked. Oh, late foul called. And see on the replay there, number 15, Eliza Farbash, committing the foul on Fagan. That will be her 3rd personal. And 2 for 2 for Fagan. And deflection out of court. So Australia are winning the overtime quarter so far, 8 points to 5. But given how hot Hungary have been from the 3-point line, we cannot call game just yet. And foul called on Fagan. So it looks like Reko Toman is going to head to the free throw line this time. That will be Fagan's 4th foul. And believe it or not, Reko Toman is now on 18 points, and this is only her first time to the free throw line this game. Shooting 50% overall from the field and now 100% from the free throw line, putting on a clinic. Ryan looking for Potch on the roll. Another deflection by Albert. She is not letting the Gems have any corner threes. Great anticipation there on defense from Albert. D's baseline drive. Underneath to Potch. Can't get the left hand to go. Tries to find D's again. 2-man game with Potch. Goes for 3. It's high. It's in! Bonnie D's for 3! And timeout. Australia now with the 4-point lead. 76-80 as Hungary call a timeout with 51.9 seconds to go in overtime. And as you know, a lot of experts in the chat, you know that 51.9 seconds, anything can happen in a basketball game. So get ready, don't go anywhere, and get comfortable. We'll be right back after the break. And get buckets in the YouTube chat saying that last 3 from Bonnie D's was Caitlin Clark range. Hungary advancing the ball after this timeout. 3-point attempt. Toman is short. Chased down by Josipovic. Ball ends up here with the Gems and Natoa to Fagan. Ryan settling it down. Very mature young player for the Gems. Dees steps over the defense. Natoa for 3. Short. Chased down here by Ratkavi. She goes for 3 from the top. Oh, and it's just off. Excellent attempt there, though, from Ratkavi. Dees. Oh, and that is an unsportsmanlike foul calls. And 13.1 to play. How's everyone doing out there? This has been such an exciting and entertaining game. I don't think either team has really let up. I mean, both teams have certainly had their rough patches, and in only short periods of the game. There was a period of the game where the Gems, the Australian team, was throwing the ball over too many times, and there was a period where the Hungarians just dried up on the offensive end. But either team very locked in and focused to get this quarterfinal under their belt. These free throws here after the unsportsmanlike foul was called. And 2 from 2 from the UC Canberra Capital herself, Monique Bobongi. She has 11 points and 2 rebounds for the game. Maddie Ryan with the sideline inbound, deflected by Farbash. Ryan finds Fagan at the top. Lubongi just holding on to it. Hungary are going to let her dribble it out, and the celebrations start early here for the Aussies as they punch their ticket to the semi-final of the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup in Czechia for 2025. That was an absolute thriller, that game. Ain't no way could we call who was going to be winning that one. All we knew, though, it was heading to overtime. Goodness me, did anyone else predict such an entertaining opening quarterfinal for this tournament? So as we watch some celebrations, and before we wrap up here on the FIBA YouTube stream, some outstanding statistics from the Hungarians, led by number 30, Dora Toman, with 18 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and her sister Reka with 18, 4 and 5. And of course, Esta Ratkai with 16 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals. And for the Gems, top scoring was Bonnie D's, 17 points, 12 of them from the free throw line, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And that is it. Hungary 76, Australia 82. Australia off to the semi-final. Thanks again for joining us on the FIBA YouTube stream. Jacinta here signing off and wishing you a pleasant World Cup experience. Don't go anywhere because we've got Japan and Canada coming up next.